We're going to hang out. Good to see you, James. We're going to give you going. We've got some cool new notes that did come in today. We're going to share. We're going to get a givey going. For the givey, we're going to do a super cool uncirculated Philippines 20 pesos. That's from 1978. All right. Welcome back, y'all. Good to see you, Andrew, Pat. Y'all, we had some great new notes come in today. And we're going to be sharing them with you all this evening. Having some fun. Let us know if you're looking for anything specific or just enjoy. 2018, 50 denarii. That's Archangel Gabriel. And it's from North Macedonia. One of two countries that does puts Christian symbolism on banknotes. The other being Armenia. Next up, we're going to go with Kyrgyzstan, 2023, 20 Som, and then a beautiful 2015, 1 Real, Qatar. We did get some cool polymers in today, y'all. We did Queen Elizabeth's Revenge this afternoon. That was pretty fun. Fiji, $5, polymer. Parrot. That's a cool note. Next up, we're going to run a lot of two. Got Jamaica 2022, $50. That's a polymer. It's uncirculated. Then you've got Libya, 1 dinar, 2013. And it does have the super cool flag on it. I want to say that Jamaican does too. No, I'm thinking of Trinidad and Tobago. All right. So next up, we're going to do this super cool 1975 half dinar. It's going to be Jordan. It's uncirculated. A really nice example of that half dinar. I didn't show any of the coins earlier. Not one. Run this one really quick. I like this little thing. It's worth about what I'm running it at, $5 or so. It's a cool commemorative with Churchill on it. It's not silver. I'm running it $4, but it's Queen Elizabeth back there. 65. Churchill, that would have been 30 years. 30 years after the war. All right. Next up, we're going to go with the Mexico. Welcome, everybody. It's going to be 10 pesos. We did get some super cool new notes in today. We're going to share. Got some Queen Elizabeth stuff. I've got a phenomenal $5 from Fiji laying around here somewhere that we'll share with y'all. Next up, we've got a polymer. It's going to be Trinidad and Tobago. 2020, $1. And then we've got a Miramar. Well, actually, let's do another polymer with it. I'll include a Libya. So you got that beautiful Libya 1 dinar. That's a polymer. It's really pretty. All right. Keeping it moving. Next up, this is a cool one. We got Azerbaijan. It's gonna be 1 minute. Somebody was asking about Azerbaijan here recently. What the heck? Check it out. No, Siri's clowning. My computer's listening to me now. All right. Next up, got Biafra. This is a super cool note. 1 year issue, 1968, down in Nigeria. It just cut off. Man, I'm telling y'all, that thing's acting weird. All right, here we go. Here's one of our new ones that just came in. It's going to be a beautiful Isle of Man. Queen Elizabeth II, 2009, £1. Isle of Man. That one's pretty sweet. Ooh, this one's fun. Yep, see, I'll get all excited again going through these. What's up, Sound Blaster? Good to see you. Now, we've got this phenomenal Costa Rica. I'm pretty sure I think this is the last one. 2005, 2000 clones. That one's AU. Beautiful hammerhead and dolphin on there. Super sweet. AU note. Next up, here's one of my favorites. This is a Armenia 500 dram. What's great about it, it's a commemorative. Oh, here we go. We got James takes down that awesome Philippines enjoy. James, thank you so much for joining. I'm glad you won it. Here's a Armenia 500 dram. So this has Noah's Ark and the animals all getting ready to get on the ark there. Yeah, so it's really great. Noah's Ark commemorative. So we're gonna put that up here. Mhm. Boom. All right. Next up, we already showed Archangel Gabriel. Oh, check this out, y'all. This one's nice. So this thing's so cool. 2018, $5. Super cool turtles. Really strong. It's Ankh. And a pair of parrot lovebirds back there. How about that? Is that not cool? I haven't seen that note before, like this week. Oh, it's pretty sweet. So next up, here's the king. I do have the queen on this one somewhere in here. 2024, £5 sterling. King Charles. We already did all the man. We got a jersey. Do a jersey. Mhm. Welcome, welcome. What's up, A1? We got a jersey. £1. Unk. That one's from the 70s. I didn't put the year on there for whatever reason. I was guess I was rushing. I'll be rushing, y'all. I was just so excited. We got in so many notes today. We stole them all just as soon as we got, not all of them. I still got quite a few. I had deeps on them, but we blew through them. So now we'll have to get some more in. But I've got quite a few to show y'all tonight. Here's Iceland 10 kroner. Man, that hammerhead Costa Rica is so phenomenal. I've got like a whole pile. South Florida Castro oil. I like it, man. This guy's learning all the code words. I'll tell you what. See, and we don't even put this stuff in writing. 2.5 Gildan, 1970. Let's see. I don't have the Castro oils. I do have some from down there. I think you might have got I'll show you what we got. I'll show you what we got. So we'll run some over. Oh, hey, here's them Philippines I was looking for, man. You know, I have been looking for these. Check this out. This thing's sweet. Yeah, I was working these up and misplaced them. Yeah, this one's super sweet. 2 pesos. That's gonna be a mountain province. Really sweet emergency issue. I like these better than those other ones I have right now. Should be a 42. Um, I'm talking about the ones that has the president on it. Is the other one I have? Whoops. Oh, nobody hit that Netherlands. 2 pesos there. Yeah, anyway, I got distracted. Just glad I found that. So next up, we've got South Florida. Um, that's gonna be 50 pesos. South Florida. Mm, 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 mm. Boom. Next up, we've got El Salvador. That's a 1972 one cologne. Tonk. Man, we got some really nice Russian notes in, y'all. If anybody likes Russian notes, look at this thing. We got 100 rubles. Look, she got a sickle in her hand. She's posted up chilling. She's got some wheat in the other hand. I really like the sickle over there in her hand, though. 100 rubles, 1918. That's going to be right around. That's actually going to be Soviet Civil War. We got another one that's 1919. So that will be right there. Really cool note. We've got the I think the 25 too, somewhere in here. All right, next up, let's see. We got a we already do Trinidad and Tobago. I don't remember if we did Jamaica or this one. We did Jamaica. That's the Trinidad and Tobago. That one has the flag on it. That's right. We did Jamaica. I do like the flag on there. We did get Costa Rica in. I need to find that one. Here it is. Or not Costa Rica, Cook Islands. I do have a Costa Rica. But Cook Islands is back in. So this is the $3. It's going to be a 2021 Cook Islands polymer. Lady riding a shark. Pretty popular note, as you could imagine. They really knocked that one out the park. We got French Pacific Territories, 2007, 1,000 francs. Bunch of cool animals on there. And then pretty girl or lady. She's a lady. I don't know. She looks young. And a tiki hut or something on there. Next up, we got 10 rupees. It's going to be Japanese occupation. Burma. AU note. Then we've got a Hong Kong, 1975, $10. Hong Kong Charter Bank. It's a decent little note. Feels like if it was on, it'd be a whole lot cooler. I've been looking at these turkeys. I got a collection of these or something. I got a bunch of them all of a sudden. But I just worked them up. Either way, these things are pretty, man. 78 to 86, 1,000 lira. It's Ankh. Look how pretty it is, though. They make some banknotes. Really nice, larger note. That's the 8x5 sleeve. We put it in. All right. Next up, we're going to go ahead and do a 1909, 25 rubles, Russia. This is a larger note. And it's going to have, I'll pull this on there. The Czar. That's before the Civil War. Then we've got a Vietnam, 1971. 1,000 dong. Vietnam. Let us know what you're looking for. I'm just hanging out and showing notes straight up. So next up, we got Mozambique. I didn't really get them as organized today. We were super organized. I just showed back up. Started showing more notes today. But we have a lot of cool ones, so we're just going to find them as we go. Next up, we've got a South Vietnam, 1 dong. It's from 1993. South Vietnam. Vietnam's pretty hot and cold. Like, you get some folks, they really like Vietnam. And then it'll be like, not so much Vietnam for a bit. But it's never dead. Like Turkey. Crickets. I do like those Turkish notes, so let's see. We're gonna keep it moving here. We're gonna do a Philippines and a Guinea. 19,900 pesos Guinea, and then you've got a 1942 10 pesos Philippines 2-note lot. Guinea and the Philippines. Oh, here, I'll show you a couple. I don't know which ones you wanted, buddy. I'll show them to you really quick. So I have this one. I don't know if you got this one. 2014, 5 pesos. I won't keep you waiting, man. I do have more than one of those. And I have the 10 peso. I have that 50 I showed. And I have one other one somewhere. It'll be right here. Let's see. Here we go. Here's a couple consecutive 10 pesos. So yeah, these are cool because they have the flags and but I think you might have got some of these earlier. I don't know that I have any more other ones though. I do have 100 pesos somewhere actually. I'll find that and set it aside. Oh, here it is. Oh, okay. Run the first one again. You got it. I have this one too. Um, so this is 50 pesos, 2008. Oh yeah, it has the revolution on it. I forgot about this one. Look at that. It's got Shea back there. Man, they're having a whole dang whole riot out there. Isn't that sweet? Yeah, I forgot about this one. Dude, that's sick. Enjoy A1. Nice grab. That thing's sweet, man. I forgot that about that note. I haven't been showing it much. Thank you so much. Here's that other one. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this one really quick. That's going to be the 5 pesos, 2014. That's that one we ran first. So, yeah, that thing was sick with the I guess they're doing a parade or something, right? Man, I'm gonna have to make a video on that actually before I send it to you. I'm gonna put that puppy on YouTube. Gonna have to throw it up on the tube, man. So we're gonna do Spain. That is a 1971 500 pesetas. A1. Hey, let me know. I'll rerun that 5 pesos. That Mexico 5 pesos. All right. So next up, we've got Libya, 1972. Half dinar. Libya. And then we're going to do a Spain. This is a nice 1931. 100 pesetas. Let us know what y'all like to see. We got a bunch of different notes to pull from. I got coins to pull from. At this point, I'd show y'all some US stuff if you want to see it. We've got 1981 dinar, Tunisia. I do have some obsolete notes that I picked up recently, matter of fact. I'll have to show those tonight. We'll hang out and show some random stuff. Random. We're going to show mostly notes. Check this out. This thing's sick. Bulgaria, 1903. 20 leva. I personally love this. That is some old Bulgaria. Check this out. What do they have going on with that crest? I'm surprised there's not like a lion in there or something. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Next up, we are going to do Burma, 1942, 10 rupees. All right. So next up, we've got Trinidad and Tobago. That's going to be $1 Trinidad and Tobago. All right. So next up, we're going to go with a 1915 Mexico 1 peso. This one's Osaka. 1915, Mexico, 1 peso. And then we've got a 1938, 1 ruble, Russia. $20 is $20. I laugh every time I see your name. I love that. All right, we've got a lot of 3. It's going to be Austria, 1967, 20 shillings. Japanese 10 centavos. Circulated 10,000 Lee. Double check myself here. Romania. I was watching a wild video about Romania today. That Bald and Bankrupt. Did any of y'all know that channel? Y'all ever seen that Bald and Bankrupt guy? Yeah. Matter of fact, I don't have the $3. I have some coming, I think, actually, coincidentally. I haven't been actively buying them. But I do have a super sweet $50 over here. But it's got Shell on the back. Actually, it's not him. It's like a poster. I'll run it. It is a little bit more on this one. But yeah. So that's they got like Shell and a Revolution thing going on back here. This is the only thing I got with Shell on it right now. But I know the one you're probably asking about is the 3 pesos, and they're like $7. So not really close to what you asked for. But it is neat. That's what I got. I do have some other ones though. Check these out. Boom. I got a couple sequentials, and I do have the 5 that goes with this series. That's South Florida, 33 and 34. So you got sequentials, 10. Yep. Next up, got a beautiful turkey. So that's a 84 to 89, 500 lira. It's really pretty. Song. Next up, we're gonna go with we got Myanmar, and then Venezuela. These are both on. So 94, 20 kyats has Delphi and elephants. Pretty sweet. Oh, look at that. 2 statues. How about that? 1998, 20 bolivars. Oh, 2 20s. Pretty cool. Next up, we've got 500 shillings, Tanzania. Next up, we've got a Japanese occupation note. This is the $1,000. And that one's from 1945, Malaya. What up, superhero? Good to see you. Welcome, Eric. Everybody, y'all let us know if there's anything you're looking for. Or check out the bin. If you're new here, ask us. We'll be happy to pull stuff and show it to you what we got. If you're looking for specific countries, Colombia 83, 20 pesos on. Superhero, man, you've got a super cool collection coming your way. I may have to make like a cool little video real quick with some of those. You do like a Queen video, basically. We just post videos on YouTube. Nobody really watches them. Not that many. Some people do. Except for this one stupid video on TikTok. People seem to like it. 500 rubles, 1912. They didn't for a long time. And then all of a sudden it went viral or something. I never had something go viral. I guess that's what it's doing. Really cool large note, y'all. Russia. Next up, we're going to go with. See, I think these things are sick. See, we need to make turkey cool again, y'all. This thing's sweet. I mean, I don't see how you could not like this. 1974 to 84. 500 lira. Is that not a pretty banknote? Look at that. They got like their own Arc de Triomphe or whatever there. 500 Larasi. Super cool turkey. All right, next up, we're going to do. Here, check this out. I don't run a lot of these. This is a beautiful example of this note. 200 reals, Iraq. The Shah of Iraq. That is a cool note. And that thing is pretty. You could grade that. All right. We've got Chile. 73 to 75. 50 escudos. Yeah, those Iraqs, man. If you get on the old ones and get some good ones, they're tougher to move. There's a really strong market for those, man. Pretty well. They get actually heavy hit. Burma, 1942, 10 rupees. All right, here's the 25. So here's that 25 rubles I was talking about earlier. Check out how busy this thing is. It's got a lady with a Spartan helmet, a train, a boat. She's pretty serious herself. Beautiful note from 1918, Russia. It's a better Russian note. Mhm. Next up, we've got Australia, 74 to 91, $10. Here, delivery truck. I don't know what they're delivering. It'd be cool if it's banknotes. Let's see what's going on. Matter of fact, let's see. Before I do that, let's put up this 1937 $1. That's going to be King George on there. Canadian $1. Not for me. I'm supposed to have some stuff coming DHL. I don't know when they come though. All right, next up. What was that? What's up, bro? What's up, Puppy Maniac? Hey, bro. Hey, hey, yo, B. Yeah, hey, buddy. He's in here. He ran out. All right, we've got Netherland Antilles, 1970. We got a little pup, oh, wild man. What's up, Tammy Pat? Welcome, y'all. Hey, Tammy Pat. I'm gonna be getting in a bunch more Queen stuff, but I do have this one super sick one still in stock. Let me show you this thing. This is one of the coolest notes I've ever seen. I mean, I'm not gonna hype it up too much, but I freaking love this. Look at this. It's got turtles on it. The Queen came in on 2018, and then it's got parrots on the back. How cool is that? Super sweet Cayman Islands. Actually, I hadn't seen that before. I love that. Y'all, look at the stamp somebody put on my package. Isn't that funny? All right, next up. Somebody like mail me banknotes with a bunch of old stamps on it. 2013, $5. Right? Isn't it great? I like cut it out. I was like, B pointed it out to me and I chuckled. I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep it. So next up, we've got a super cool guitar, 2015, 1 real. If you need to fill that slot, that's a super sweet guitar to do it with. Any cigar notes? Yeah, I have a couple different ones. One of them's a bit more of a heavy hitter. This one's not. So here's a couple sequentials. I love how everybody's gotten on board with code names for these things because I think they use AI. We got 10 pesos. These are sequential. So that's what's cool about these if you're into sequentials. And then I have the 5 pesos. I have a 50. I believe this is what you're asking me for. It may not be Biffle. You weren't using code words, actually. If that's not what she was asking for, no big deal. So if it isn't, kind of curious now. I think I've heard that used for some other note too. 2016, 50 pesos. They are. Yeah, if that's yeah, I guess that is what you're okay, cool. So yeah, and then I can do just a single, no big deal. Uh, let's see, and then I have one other one that has screen. Let's see, here it is. I mean, I can do sequentials on this one or a single, but I'll just run a single really quick. So this is the 2019 5. It's Unk. I just pulled it from a bunk. I have one somewhere in here with a sticker on it. I've been showing it recently. So those are the few, and then I have one that's really nice that we showed a bit ago. It's the 50 pesos, and it has the revolution on the back. It's super cool, and it's not one that I've never seen it except for this one. Here it is. Okay, so yeah, it's a little more, but this one has a parade, and they got like Shed back there. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's the ones I have. All right. What's up, Rosendolfo? Isn't it cool? Yeah, for sure, man. Let us know if there's anything else you'd like to see. Not a commitment to buy, y'all. We'll show you what we got. You may have it or whatever. Here's a Mexico 50 pesos, Vietnam 1964. 50 pesos. I'm mixing them up. You see what I did there? 20 dong, and then South Vietnam 64. Jeez Louise, there's a couple notes, y'all. There's a couple notes. All right, next up. This is nice. Here's a beautiful 50,000 rubles. That's a nice note. Man, I've got it at BF. Yeah, it is. Man, that's too bad. It has that slight fold. I mean, this thing's nearly perfect. Is that Simone? And it's not even a regular fold. It's like a odd fold. It wasn't done intentionally. That's too bad. All right. So we've got this super sweet 50,000 rubles, 93. That's the last year of the Soviet Union. That's actually would have been made in December of 1993 because they were still the Soviet Union, but that's the new flag. So they would have made that note in December, and for 1 month they made this. All right, next up. Hey, sweet, good ethanol, good. B has been on her game, y'all. Yep, she's been getting them out. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. B, you're kicking butt. Thank you, thank you. All right. Hey, these usually don't stick around too long. Somehow come around. Oh, we got Rosendolpho's. Rosendolfo. Jeez. Enjoy, Rosendolfo. Thanks so much. Hey, we got some cool new notes in, Rosendolfo. Saw you a couple nights ago. And we got some stuff in since then. I'll show them to you as we go. We got a bunch of stuff in today. It's pretty cool. So we got a 25 mark. That's silk. It's from Germany. Uh, yeah, it's silk, not paper. So that's pretty cool. 1922. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? They made them out of silk. Put that one up. All right, next up, we're gonna do. Grab a cool one, a real cool one. We're gonna do a lot of two actually. We're gonna do two polymers, two notes, one lot. 2020 Trinidad and Tobago polymer, $1, and then you got the Libya, which is real sweet. 2019. It's really pretty. It's a wonderful purple. And then it's got this dude. I don't know who he is in there. Oh, so next up, show y'all some of the new stuff. All right, here you go. This one's super sweet. This one came in today. We got a plain note, 2.5 Gilden, Netherland Antilles. That one's sweet. I can through my notes for my newer stuff. I got to get some more Gaddafis in. So Gaddafis. Let's see. Next up, we'll run this Burma. That's these things are really nice. If you don't have one, they are AU. It's 10 rupees from Burma, World War II, Japanese occupation. All right. Next up, we got Guinea-Bissau. Let's see what all is really going on in here. I've been moving too fast on this one. I never noticed the half-naked lady stand there. I guess it's like a art piece or something. It's not a real person. Okay. Next up, I think this thing's pretty cool. We're gonna do Vietnam, and we'll kick in a Yemen 100 reals 2018. Two note lot, 1,000 dong Vietnam, and then Yemen. And then next up, we're gonna do Cook Islands, $3. That's a polymer. It is on. Super sweet. Costa Rica 2,000 clones. This one's AU. It's really nice. 2005. Those won't stick around. I love that thing. Man, I'm tempted to just keep one. I really like that. But we'll get some. We'll get some. They're super cool, y'all. I love that thing. All right, next up. Hey. Nah, we're gonna save that one for a sec. Here's an El Salvador. This is a beautiful uncirculated 1972 one cologne. El Salvador. Oh, we do have some note geld too, y'all. I don't know if y'all are into that. Share some with you. Isle of Man, £1. We got 2009, Queen Elizabeth II. Isle of Man. Let's see. Yeah, I do have some note geld up in here. Let's see. What are these? Looks like we got a set of 4. All right, so 75 finning, 50 finning, 50 finning, 75 finning. Really pretty set, gut shine. of note geld here. So this is, they had hyperinflation and such, and then everybody started making their own money in Germany. Everybody being employers, banks, like total meltdown. So they made some really colorful, illustrated, essentially little storybooks most of the time. Some of them have some pretty racy, subject matter. Um, so they're interesting. They're different. It never was really my thing, mostly because if you're gonna bite that one off, which a lot of people are into it. I like them. They're cool. But for me, it's like that's a big undertaking. There's so many of those things. Like you could just do note guild. It would probably still take you a lot of resources and time to complete that. All right. So messaging me. Next up, we got Vietnam, 1966, 500 dong. I like that dude. He's pretty cool. Mhm. This is sweet. Guernsey. Wait, that one's Jersey. My bad. I sold Guernsey. Jersey, 1 pound. That one's Unk. Nice Queen Elizabeth II. It really almost doesn't look like her. She almost don't even look recognizable there. Her hair throws me off, or maybe it's the way it's printed. Only all the other ones, you can immediately tell. Oh, you know what it is? You know what? I figured out why she looks weird, y'all. Wait, never mind. See, I was gonna say it's because she doesn't have a crown on, but in Isle of Man, she doesn't have a crown on. But like those Cayman Islands, a lot of them, she does have the crown. Maybe it's her big poofy hair there. All right. So next up, we got Cayman Islands. This thing's beautiful. It's $5. It has a turtle, a couple parrots. Um, that thing's so cool. Big fan of that. All right, up there. Okay, next up, we got Thailand, 1985, 50 baht. That is a neat looking statue. I don't know what's going on there. I've decided that this guy's ears are disproportionately large. Maybe of elf lineage. Golly. See, his ears made him top heavy. He fell over. All right, so next up, we've got 5 shillings. Biafra. What's up, Pete Corey? Good to see you. Biafra, 5 shillings, 1968. Unk. That's a sweet note. 1 year issue. Biafra was only around for like 3 years, 3.5 years. I was down in Nigeria. Not a long running country by any means. Let's see here. Next up, we're going to do the Chinese 2 cents. What's up, JC? Welcome, y'all. 1949, China 2 cents. I've got bad jokes all about that. So I'll spare y'all. But it is a fun little note because it's 2 cents. Next up, we've got Philippines 1 peso. Philippines commemorative 1 peso. Hmm. Next up, we're going to do a Trinidad and Tobago. It's pretty nice. It's uncirculated, 1985, $5 if you need the $5. A beautiful Unk Trinidad and Tobago. Hey, and that serial's kind of cool. 877171. 1, 2, 3. That's a trinary, huh? Yeah. It sure is, isn't it? Hey, what's up, JH? Good to see you. I was sitting here staring at the serial number. Look at that. I didn't even notice that before. That's pretty cool. Enjoy. Thanks, JH. Is it really? Nice. Mine too, now that you say that. Sure, the same birth year. All right. Next up. Yeah. So I do have some more of that series in here. There aren't two. I have the higher denomination. Iceland, 10 kroner, 1961. Ethanol is in on Iceland. Oh, here's that other Trinidad and Tobago. Dang, man, this one's a heavy hitter. This one's a heavy hitter. I have a few different ones. You need album pages? I got you. I'm so glad you said that. Ethanol, enjoy. Yeah, the 3-ring one. Uh, one sec. I got you. Well, bro, I'm gonna take you out, dude. So I seem to have misplaced my big bucket of these things, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw these in with your order. Um, you did? Oh, that's the way to go. We're gonna. Oh, B's got some. Here, I'll run a lot for you. I will still throw those. B, you mind seeing if you can find me like a. Well, these are. How many did you need? I don't know where I'll put all mine, but I'll just give you a second. You there? We have a whole tub full of them. Yeah. What? Those are all gone? Before we got our next one, I don't remember that. I just got a bunch more in there. Like I just got 2 collections in. Well, I may have to revisit you on some of those. I'll give you these. Like I said, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw those in with your order. And then let me look around. I have some. I think I misplaced my tub. I have a whole tub full of those things. Yeah. I have a whole tub full of them somewhere. All right, so ethanol took the Iceland. Thanks so much, ethanol. I did throw you in some just for free there with your order, so no bigs. And we'll find a stack of them. Here's a beautiful 1985, $100, Trinidad and Tobago. Has the old Derek. That's a nice note. That's a better note, but I understand it is, a bit more pricey. Isn't it pretty? That dude's what's up. That bird had some special name. I can't remember. I should have put it on the label. Yeah, it's real pretty. Next up, we're gonna do this. Thailand, 1953, 20 baht. Yeah, and I had got in a collection the other week. It came in a album full of rings. So I'll find those pages. I hadn't been messing with them since we got all the sleeves in. B made a good point. I used to always be messing with them. I hadn't been messing with them lately, so I have to go round them up. I've been just using our sleeves, We used to just cut them up. We get them in all the time. So y'all definitely always ask us. I'm glad you're reminding me about it. Let's see. Next up, why don't we do a yeah. Why don't we do a 5 pesos? It's gonna be South Florida. South Florida. 5 pesos. Oh, yeah, and I still have some new notes that we just got in. I guess I sold that 2000. I guess it was a 2005. Hmm. All right. Ethanol takes that awesome South Florida. We do have a different one of that one too. I'll show y'all. Here's this is one of my favorite notes of all time. Straight up top 5. $5 Fiji 2013. Beautiful polymer. It's on. What's up, E? This thing's awesome. Definitely a top 3 note on my book. I love this thing. It's really pretty, and it's even better in hand, believe it or not. Light on that a little better. It's a little better. Yeah, it's a really pretty note. Enjoy JH. That thing's phenomenal. Phenomenal. Next up, we got £5. That's going to be England 2024. Winston Churchill and King Charles. They just started making those. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah. Let me run this. Hey, I'll run a set of these for y'all. So here's 2 sequentials. If anybody's into that. I have singles too. But yeah, so that's 33 and 34. There, 2016, South Florida. 10 pesos. I think that one's pretty sweet. All right, next up, we're going to go with, got this Brazil. I'll show y'all some stuff I haven't been showing as much. 200 Cruzeiros. This thing's beautiful. Unk at that. Man, American Banknote Company. Look at that. He's pretty cool looking. Look at this. Look at that. Is busy, man. That's a beautiful American Banknote Company. So if you're new to all this, the American Banknote Company, Thomas De La Rue, those are 2 wonderful printers that, American Banknote Company definitely. There's people that just do ABNC notes. You'll see that acronym. That was real nice. I agree. We got a North Macedonia 2018, 50 denarii, and then you've got Kyrgyzstan, 20 som. Yeah, I'll show y'all some more of these that I haven't probably been shown as much just because you have a bunch of notes and I have a tendency to show you the ones I like. Shit good. I know. The whole Joe Dirt, sparklers and snakes. I love that movie. 1936, $1. Hong Kong, King George. It's not what you like. Right? That movie's awesome. Movie is awesome. I thought you said you had a Hemi. Yeah, it's at the shop getting a footprint gas pedal installed. Moron. 1907, 25 pesetas, Spain. Mhm. That's a pretty note. It's one of the prettier Spains, honestly, I've seen. It's so funny. I love that movie. I love that movie. My giant meteor. 75, half an hour. That one is like one of my go-tos. And you know what's my other one, JH? Since we share the same birth year, I'm sure. And like that one. Tommy Boy. I freaking love that movie. I can watch that thing like every day and still laugh. Those 2 goofballs were they were delightful idiots. No, like I can watch it every day and still laugh at it. So next up, we've got £1 Jersey. And that one's Unk. Queen Elizabeth II. Next up, we've got Aristotle here on 10,000 drachmas. Greece. This is a better Greek note. You'll see. 1947. Wonderful note. Aristotle, Greece, 10,000 drachma. That's a sweet note, y'all. Super sweet note. Hey, I'll show y'all what's got me playing with the light all the time, by the way. I find one of these, man, because y'all probably have one if you've been hanging around here any amount of time. I'll find one in a minute. Those Bahamas, the half dollars, we always have those. I gotta figure out where I put them and I'll show you. It has a super cool lizard. If you haven't seen that, it's really fun. Yeah, hey, I totally get it, man. We're gonna be on here Wednesday, and we'll have a bunch more notes coming in too. So can make you a list, man. Uh, and that'll be here before you know it, honestly. Yeah. Hey, and we're going to this show, y'all, at the end of the week. By the way, if you're going to the Knoxville Coin Show, come see me. Azerbaijan won Manat 1992. Yeah, we're doing our first show. So I'm gonna go post up. I'll find some cool stuff while I'm there, and heck, you never know. I don't know what to expect. I may end up going, live from there if I can. If I don't know. I'm not just gonna sit there and twiddle my thumbs. I imagine it'll be busy, but who knows? I've never done it. Yeah, it'll be exciting. So if I get bandwidth, I'll go live. Enjoy ethanol. I love Azerbaijan. I'm glad you can appreciate that. We don't run a lot of those. I always get excited when I see Azerbaijan. We've got Isle of Man, 2009, 1 pound. That one's Unk. Queen Elizabeth II. So Isle of Man and St. Helena, those are two of my favorites. Guernsey's real sweet too for the Queen. Jersey. I don't know if I said that. I think I just showed y'all Jersey. But yeah, I love those for the Queen. This El Salvador is really nice. So that's a 1972 1 Cologne Unk. That's beautiful. I need to put that on the board. Someone will come in here and want that actually. What's the name of the online currency map? Yeah, you got it, Ethanol. I'll punch it in here. Yeah, so I use this. It's free. And basically you put your collection in here and it makes you a map. It's super sweet. It'll even do like weighted distributions for your collection and stuff. And you can do swaps. I don't have time to mess with all that. I know people who've done it on there. 1968, 5 shillings. You can also do coins, tokens, chat. It's kind of rudimentary and old school, but it works flawlessly. And I like it for that reason. There's probably like sexier looking apps that do that. But that one's pretty well established and works well. All right, so next up, we've got South Korea, 1957. This is a beautiful 10 won. It's Ankh. South Korea actually has a really strong following, collecting base. So that's a nice note, especially being Ankh like that. Here's one is, what's up, JD? Yeah, we're back. We're back. We took a minor break. Cambodia 56.75. You get the house, huh? 50 reals. This thing's really pretty. I know. We've been hanging out. I got all excited because we got new notes in. You know? I get excited as y'all do. I was like waiting on the mail people. I literally had piles of note sleeves already stickered, like waiting. And as soon as they got here, me be turn them around and was on here. 38 to 41. They were supposed to have been here this weekend, so I was excited. We have been at it. It's been a great day. It's going to be a great week too, y'all. You know that? Let's see. Let's do a couple World War IIs together. How about that? Hey, and I do have some. I got to show you all these Russias too. I got some people in here I ain't seen in a couple days. 42, 10 cents. We got some beautiful sequentials actually on these 500 rubles. Let's show you all these things. To have sequentials, I've never ever had sequentials of these things. Let me show you all what I'm talking about. Now, in all my years I've never had sequentials. I'm pretty excited about it. We can't do singles. Yeah, these. So these are gigantic notes. You can see, like they're. I guess those sleeves were made to like hold, comic books or something. But these are the big old 1912 500 rubles. They're beautiful notes. Um, and they're sequential, which is insane because they're so big. Yeah. And they're so big. Yeah, that's why these being this nice is so wild. And to see the two together, you don't usually see that. Yeah, that's the reason it's so wild that they're together. But in case anybody just wants one, here's one. 500 rubles. Massive. Look, massive banknote. Russia. It's really pretty too. Look at her. That is a good looking note. All right, next up, we're gonna take it back to the top of the lineup and then do it again tomorrow, y'all. I'll run a couple of red polymers for you. Run these together. Bam. We've got a Jamaica 2022 and then a 2020 Trinidad and Tobago $1 uncirculated polymer. Isn't it crazy? Oh yeah, I have like 10 or 12 of them, so I'll probably still have a couple. I should still have a couple for you, JH, at that point. Right? You need a wheelbarrow. You have three of the top one? Dang, nice. Those are good. Those are good, JD. Here's Cook Islands, $3. Back in stock. I hated that it wasn't in stock. Yeah. And they, during the inflation and stuff, and then I could imagine with a note like that. Like, I mean, if you're really moving some money, I mean, you need a wheelbarrow, like straight up. Enjoy, JH. And one of my favorite stories, I love that note, is the when I don't know what country it is or if it's even true, honestly, but it's a fun story. Here's a Vietnam 1971 thousand dong. But basically, the story is some folks had a barrel full of money. They were in Germany or something like this, where there was a bunch of hyperinflation, and some people left their wheelbarrow full of money somewhere, and they went running back to go get it. Enjoy ethanol. Thank you, thank you. That's a pretty note. And and when they went back to get it, somebody had dumped all the money in the street and stole the wheelbarrow. The money was worth nothing. But I just imagine they probably really were using wheelbarrows if, you have to, you know, you have to, you got 1,000 French Pacific territories. You get some Wednesday. We got you. We got you. E. Yeah, we'll have them. We'll be on here. But yeah, can you believe that they left their wheelbarrow full of money and then they go back to go get it? The money's in the street and they stole the wheelbarrow. Whether or not that's true, I don't know, but I could see it. I mean, they were burning money in Zimbabwe to keep warm, and they were like weaving it into baskets. 1918, 100 rubles, Russia. Yeah, it was like worth so little. Hey man, we all trying to do payday for show. Payday is always good. Burma, 1942, 10 rupees. That's why we've been hustling to get some notes in too. Make sure we have plenty of stock for you guys. Uh, y'all wiped us out here recently. So I was excited that we got some cool stuff for y'all. I have been putting some stuff aside. A few folks have asked me to. And I don't mind doing that, y'all. Uh, I honestly just set it up on top of my shelf next to me and I always forget about them. So you just have to remind me. Because I'll forget they're up there and then I'll just sell them in a few months when I re-find them. Iceland, 1961, 10 kroner. All right. Let me show y'all. This is a really nice note. What's my full-time job? Right now, I just transitioned to this. I'm in sales though. So digital marketing and advertising sales. Hong Kong, 1962 to 75 bucks. Nice, E. That's awesome. Congrats. That's always welcome, right? Yeah, basically, we decided to go full time at this year. I still have clients that I work with for marketing, but we went ahead and brought in our own products, and so now, like this week, I'm going to be going to this show, and then also, I'm a big Alabama football fan. Don't hold it against me. So we import and distribute shakers for like football fans. They sell them, around town. Yeah, E, for sure. No, I would take that. So yeah, we have a couple things that we're doing, but marketing and sales, well, marketing sales is essentially what I do. All right, so we've got Hong Kong, 1973, HSBC, 10 bucks. Mhm. And then we've got Turkey, 1978 to 86. All right, y'all, I'll say we're going to do about a dozen more. I got to get up and get to my men's group in the morning, do my Bible study bright and early, 6:30. So I'll do about a dozen more. But the good news is I'll be fresh and ready to go first thing in the morning. I'll get some more notes up ready, share them with whoever's on there in the morning. Mm, here's a Guinea-Bissau, 1990, 100 pesos. All right. We'll look at some of the cool ones I showed on the front end. Heck yeah. No, that's cool. We get a bunch of people do that, JD. Not uncommon. We've got 1971. We've asked people before, like, hey, what are y'all doing right now? Everybody's like, I'm at work. This one guy's like, I'm fixing an air conditioner, listening to the show. Everybody's like, I'm doing emails. you know, I'd be doing the same if I was sitting around doing something where I could do that. You know, I do it when I'm here working on this stuff. Actually, 1931, 100 pesetas. I'll just listen to stuff, learn stuff, basically. And I like to go watch these big sellers. It doesn't have to be coins or notes and just see what they're doing. You're always installing appliances? Nice. Nice. Yeah. No, everybody, we asked some people in the chat one day, JD, and it was so funny. Like everybody's like, I'm at work. And that's what they were saying. Installing appliances or, working on a refrigerator. So yeah, I could see that. Next up, here's a Trinidad and Tobago, 1977, $1. We did the 85 earlier. That one's Unk. That's pretty. That one's actually a 60. It says 64, but that's must be a 6477. I kind of want to look at it. It's weird. Set that aside. Oh, it says 67. It says 77 on the sticker. I did it. Figure it out. Next up, we're gonna do a couple last ones. I'm gonna wrap it up. We've been going pretty hard here today. Let me know if there's anything else unloading ethanol race cars. Nice. That makes sense. Ethanol. That's pretty cool. I mean, race cars, man, that's strong. Ethanol race cars. 1918, 25 rubles. Even the race cars went green, huh? This thing's really pretty, y'all. Rail cars. Man, see, I read that wrong. I'm thinking, man, race cars. Okay, rail cars makes a lot more sense, ethanol. Thank you. Well, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm like, ethanol race cars? Why would they do that? Well, I'm like, racing's cool. I'm like, why would they take it from gas to ethanol? Anyway, that makes sense. That's pretty cool. And that makes sense. I was wondering about your name, honestly, with the ethanol. Samo, I knew you probably did something with ethanol, you know. 100 Tala, beautiful specimen, y'all. That's funny. This dude's racing cars with ethanol. He's like, racing's not hard enough. Get rid of the gas. All right, we've got 10 rupees. Japan. That's gonna be Burma, occupation of Burma. That's like, y'all, before I hop, you know, that little comment, that back and forth makes me laugh because we were at the little Mexican restaurant earlier, right? And they've got a little pop-up on the table, 73 to 77, 50 Escudos chili. And basically they're pitching, you know, like it was some kind of vodka or something. And it said that it was infused or had roasted strawberries in it. And like the servers, yeah, it was tequila. Roasted strawberries in the tequila, right? The servers come to the table and she overhears me say to B, I'm like, why the hell would they roast a strawberry? That sounds ridiculous. You know, and the server's like, I was wondering the same thing. Like, that's kind of how that race car thing felt to me. Like, why would you roast a strawberry? 500 lira turkey. For all I know, maybe it's delicious, but not that big of a drinker. But when I saw roasted strawberries, I've never in my life heard of somebody roasting a strawberry. Anyway, so we'll do. Let's see. I'll put y'all up here to look at before we hop off. I'll do a bundle for y'all. How about that for our folks that have been in here getting after some stuff? Let's do. I'm gonna grab y'all some random notes. I'm gonna do a random wild pile. Close this thing out. That's what we're gonna do. One random wild pile. Just bear with me. I'll put together something somebody will want. This is pretty sweet. Here we go. Why don't we do and hold on, excuse me. And we're gonna do wait for it. Bam. All this last lot. Okay, so we've got like 5 or 6 notes here. You got a German 1914 10 finning. That's a J on there. That's a beautiful example of that coin. CCCP 1 ruble. Tianjin, South Korea, Venezuela 1974 5 bolivars, Myanmar, and then Nicaragua 1,000 Cordovas. Good night, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us, hanging out. We'll see y'all again tomorrow. Love ya. Good night.
Oh, with the raid. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, guys. 1892